Welcome, Gemini, Gemini rising, and those with their moons in Gemini to your Virgo season intuitive energy forecast happening from August 22nd until September 22nd. But before we look at your astrology, where there is a focus on home and family, let's take a look at the cards. All right, Gemini, so this is going to be from our deck, the Power of 8 Chakra Lenormand. And when you buy them from my website, they come as a set with the pink cards. Okay, so let's take a look at your Lenormand cards for Virgo season. Okay, crossroad options. This can be a decision-making card, okay? It's very Gemini itself. Gemini rules this card because you see the Gemini twins, but there's a analytical, making decisions. There's options, and sometimes it can be difficult to make the decision, but let's see what it's about. Okay, it's something about the public. Maybe it's a decision about going public with something or someone. If you're in a relationship that's been sort of under the radar, should I go public with it? Or maybe you have something that you are waiting to hear some information from the public, but what's the final card? Okay, so there is an obstacle. There's a delay with the mountain. So this could be difficulty making that decision. This could be like you're waiting for something from the public, the notary, justice system, something like that. Because this reminds me too, not just Gemini, but the Libra justice scale. Could be like you're waiting for some information or news from the law people or whatever, but there's a delay, okay? So just know that the information or the decision either needs some time to be made or it's just not ready to come into your auric field yet, into reality just quite yet, okay? Now, let's take a look at the astrology for you, Gemini. Okay, so we see here that the sun is shining a light in your 4th house of home and family. All these matters about your ancestors, your house itself, your real estate, stuff like that is coming up. So maybe some of you will be thinking of moving, or maybe you're thinking of selling or buying property or doing some work within the house. We got to look further in your astrology chart to just see what this is about. So I'm going to look at is Mercury, because Mercury rules you, Gemini. What's Mercury doing? Well, it's in Leo for a while in your 3rd house of communications, but then on September 9th, it turns into Virgo. And that is really where the house stuff comes in. So communications, and because they were delayed in the cards, it could be that you're trying to get your messaging out or your communications through email, telephone, something like that is taking a delay to come in. And then September 9th, things move into Mercury, your thought pattern, your communication process happening in your house, your real estate, your home and family life. Now, further to that, I wanted to look at a big thing that's happening in the sky for everyone, and it's called Pluto going retrograde for its last time until it stays in Aquarius until 2043. So it's doing a last hurrah. And retrograde is a reflective period, an analytical period, or thinking about the next step sort of feeling. And so Pluto wants to transform something in your 8th house, Gemini. So this can mean a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in the 8th house. So you're reflecting and transforming in, this can be your spousal stuff, like let's say you're waiting, you've had a divorce and you're waiting for new news. It's going to be delayed about that 8th house stuff. This is the money that you split between each other and all that kind of stuff. So your other money, this could be a delay in your investments or a reflection on your investments that you have right now. You should probably look at your investment portfolio with your financial advisor at this time. Good time to do that. Analyze, decide, become more aware of where your money's going and how it's being invested if you do have investments, okay? That's an important thing. Another thing, Gemini, that this can mean is reflecting on your debt, right? Some of you, because it's about the home and family this season, maybe you're considering taking out something on your mortgage so that you can pay off some other kind of debt or something like that, right? So your money and your house is and family like that is coming up for an analysis. Okay, Venus, I like to look at Venus because it tries to bring us a little bit of abundance and things like that. It is in Libra. which is in your 5th house of luck. So there is some luck. You could, maybe there's a delay at first, but then you receive the money or you receive the news, okay? There's also some good luck happening with your children. It could be a good idea, Gemini, just spend more time with the kids. Be like a kid again. Have more fun through all this kind of serious energy that's going on right now, too. This is a time, too, where you could use your creativity in the 5th house to create something, to sell, to make money, to pay off that debt that Pluto's trying to transform your debt and your money and stuff like that, right? So that's interesting indeed, like making things to sell them or making new offerings. And if you own your own business, more stuff to sell, right? And that, right? So stuff to think about. Okay. Yeah, because Mars is in Cancer and that's in your 2nd house of money, Gemini. There is a little bit of this money stuff going on for sure for you in Virgo season. And Virgo, remember the energy of Virgo for everybody. It's this feeling of looking at the details. All right, so it's time to look at the details, Gemini, and everything should be okay. So thank you for watching, Gemini. I appreciate you. And if you want a reading, come see me at www.themoontree.org, helping you navigate life's energies. Thanks so much. Bye for now.